Hi, Sharon. When I first got hired at College of the Desert, everybody told me that I was the luckiest person on campus because I got to work with you. And over the last few months, I think that's really proved out to be true. I want to say thank you for helping me get welcomed to the campus, for helping me learn about some of the interesting and unique aspects of COD, and for always being willing to laugh. I wish you all the best in your retirement, and I wish you all the best in your golf game. Thank you.
Steve Renew started his tenure with COD in 1999. Hired over 15 years ago as the Director of Maintenance and Operations, Steve currently serves as the Director of Facility Services and is currently responsible for the construction and refurbishment of facilities as well as oversight of maintenance and operations. Steve says his most rewarding times at COD have included having a role in the growth, new construction, and refurbishment of our campus. This, of course, made possible by the 2004 bonds approved by our community. Steve takes particular pride in the many energy-efficient projects COD has implemented and received statewide recognition, as conservation is clearly a passion for him. When asked what he will do next, Steve says, "I want to continue to contribute, but I have a lot to do before June 30th. Ask me on July 1st when I have more time to think about it." Ray Griffith has been with COD for over 26 years. Serving as our Director of Campus Security, Operations, and Emergency Preparedness for the past 5, Ray initially was hired to teach in the Administration of Justice program and continues to teach there today in addition to teaching at COD's Public Safety Academy. Ray's love of teaching goes beyond COD, as he is an adjunct faculty member at San Bernardino Valley College and past adjunct faculty member at the CSU campus here in Palm Desert. He claims he has absolutely no artistic abilities, but feels he is able to create something each time one of his students succeed in his class. Upon reflection, Ray says after 51 years, the hardest thing he has to come to grips with is he will be unemployed for the first time since he was 16 years old, and it's going to take some time for him to slow down. Ray is grateful to COD for so many things, and we thank him for his wonderful contribution to our students, staff, and community.
Yeah, I'm kind of reluctant to say this, but I think with Anita leaving, it's probably okay to breach confidentiality. She's not actually retiring. A lot of people don't know that, but Anita is going into a rehab facility. She drinks about a quart of Crown Royal a day, and so I've made a deal with her. We're going to pay for her rehab, and so you can root for her. If she comes back, you'll know that she successfully made it through rehab. If we don't see her here working anymore after June the 30th, you'll know it didn't quite work out for her. All that aside, we are going to have a difficult time working without Anita. She is as valuable, in my opinion, as just about anybody on campus. I came in here a couple of years ago and have had some success. At least I'm still here, and I wouldn't have had that without Anita. She helped train me, she helped keep my spirits up, and frankly I cannot imagine working without Anita. I just wanted to know that I speak for everybody in our office and a lot of folks on campus, and I wanted to know that we're going to miss her. I like her an awful lot. I wish I could have worked with her for many, many more years. I have a lot of respect for her, and I'll love her and I'll miss her.
Class, style, impeccable taste. That's how I describe Eve Marie Andrews. Anytime you get a compliment from Eve Marie, well, it just makes you feel pretty good. I remember one time I was shopping for something and I found this wonderful outfit and I thought, oh, Eve Marie, she'll say I look great in this. I bought the outfit. The next morning at work, I went into her office and said, "Good morning, Eve Marie." She said, "Good morning, Elise. How are you?" She didn't say anything. I said, "Good morning, Eve Marie. How was your weekend?" "Oh, my weekend was great, Elise. How was yours?" Oh, man, disappointed. I blew it. I just took the dress off and walked out of the office. But on a more serious note, Eve Marie has been a gift to students at College of the Desert. Through her passion for helping students find money for college, she's helped hundreds of students receive thousands of dollars in scholarships with a website, a blog, a course. So many things she's done to help not just COD students, but high school students, students at Cal State University San Bernardino, help finance their education. So, Eve Marie Andrews, on behalf of all of those students, thank you for your 15 years of dedicated service. And on behalf of College of the Desert Counseling Department, thank you for adding a touch of class to counseling.
Margie has only worked for me for a short time, but she's made a huge difference in my work life. She's set the bar very high for the next person. Margie's been with the college for about 6 years. She started working here after the first time she retired. She worked for several different departments on campus until being promoted to the office of the Vice President of Instruction. Her knowledge of the college combined with her strong administrative professional skills made her a tremendous asset to that office. I will always be grateful for the reorganization that transferred her to my office. She has helped train the new PACE staff and has done her very best to keep me organized, perhaps her greatest challenge. Margie, I hope you're more successful at retirement the second time around. Enjoy.
So one of the things I think Ruben's going to be missed for and is well known for is he's a perfectionist, and he's been the guy, the sole guy to take care of the athletic fields for all of our contests for all these years. So the grass, he strives to make it perfect, and the lines are perfect and they're shiny, and he's really come to be relied on by coaches, many of them over the years, and by the rest of us for what's always been the perfect backdrop for our athletic contests. Football, softball, baseball, soccer, you name it, it's been Ruben. So Ruben, I want to say so long, happy trails, and you will be missed. So long Charlie Alm, former custodian supervisor. He retired at the end of last year. Charlie's been here 15 years. He came a year before I did. He came in 1998. And so he came during a time of a lot of transition, a lot of changes in leadership and in the staff, and he spent his time really trying to improve the processes in the custodian crew and for our customers, bringing in inventory controls and scheduling and other kinds of processes that were more fixed than just doing things as we always did it. I think in all those years, Charlie's made several improvements in trying to reach out to our customers to find out what was needed, work with key drivers. All of that's kind of busy business, but he, above all, was just a likable guy who really wanted to do a lot of good work for College of the Desert, and I think in his time here, that's what he'll be known for. So now, Charlie, you're home, you're retired, along with your wife who retired last year, and so happy trails to you guys. Enjoying your time together. Thanks, Charlie. Okay, Kevin Snyder, so long, happy retirement. Kevin came to us about 7 years ago, and one of the things we liked about Kevin in hiring him with the whole group was his attitude and mention of curb appeal. So Kevin got from day one how important it is to make the campus look as good as it can and to try to invite people to want to be here. Much of that goes on behind the scenes. You don't really know what happens, but he did make great improvements in that area. He also brought with him a really good understanding of how to computerize our systems, and in his time here he improved the work order system from a system that you had to call in or write in or try to get on the queue to one that's now customer based and tracking. He also put in an energy management, building management system, and you can go online now and see what the temperature is, what its set points are, what power is being generated by our photovoltaic systems, what power is being used by each building, and other kinds of programs like that that have brought our department and our college into the 21st century with the way bigger places with more manpower energy managers, for example, are doing. So that's all been Kevin's doing, and he'll really be missed for that and being able to keep improvements in that area. I'd say also what will be missed from Kevin by Kevin is just his ability to understand what the needs of the college are and to work with the guys to get them to respond to that. It's a constantly changing thing, and he's done a really good job at that. And Kevin, I'll miss you personally, working with you every day. It's been a pleasure and an honor, and I hope you happy days in your retirement. Thanks.
Frank, on behalf of the faculty and staff in our School of Communication Humanities, we wish you the best of luck in your retirement. I always like to remind you in a joking manner that I was 3 years old when you started at COD. But on a serious note, you will be missed. You have been a fixture at COD for many years, department chair, dean, faculty member, and your office will be a sore spot for all of us when we come back next semester. But good luck to you in your retirement. Happy travels. Enjoy your life. You've given us a lot of good years, and for that we're grateful. Merci de votre dévouement, de votre travail. Félicitations. Steve, best of luck to you in your retirement. On behalf of the faculty and the staff in our school, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll miss you. We'll always think of you as our resident scholar in the Old Testament and Bible as literature, and our specialist in LGBT literature. But as you move forward, we want to thank you for all your hard work and service to the college, and we wish you luck in your new journey in Indiana. Best of luck to you.
I still remember, Lewis, your first day here. And my first day here, excuse me. Your first day was 27 years ago, so I don't remember that. But my first day here, I remember I parked my car because the parking lot was full over by the auto program. And later in the day, about 6 o'clock or so when I was leaving, I came back out, and there was my truck all washed and cleaned. And I went, oh. And you told me that you had washed it, and welcome to the school. And I said, thank you so much, Lewis, for doing that. Now, please never, ever do it again. And I still remember how you laughed about that, and just your commitment to taking care of everybody who shows up at the auto facility, whether they're a customer accessing the student workers, guiding and mentoring them, leading the adjunct faculty and really showing them how to get around your areas where they were allowed to go and where they weren't, but your ownership of that program. It is something that I will remember and take forward for a long time, your commitment and dedication. We're going to miss you. You've given so much to the auto program. We absolutely wish you nothing but the best. We hope you enjoy your retirement. I know you won't be able to stay away, and we'll see you some more in the future, so it's not goodbye. It's only so long. But again, Lewis, for all you've done for the auto program, for the students and faculty and staff, thank you so much. You will be missed, just not too much, because we know we're going to see you some more. Goodbye.
You realize you have impacted a lot of lives. The other thing that was amazing to me when I started is I don't care if I was at Carl's Jr. or over at the Indio Napa or Star Auto Parts. Everybody knew Lewis. I would always run into somebody who knew Lewis, which is quite amazing. And a lot of the ex-students and such have you to thank for a lot of things. So I really appreciate that. You know, I thank you. And again, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. You're just amazing, because I know you'd literally give me the shirt off your back, not that it would fit me, if you needed to. So thanks again, Lewis. Have a great time in retirement, and stay in touch.
All right. Well, the nursing department is losing a lot of people, and key people, let me tell you. First of all, we're losing Cindy Hay. Cindy's been here longer than I have, and I've been here 10 years. Cindy has done an incredible job of teaching in the RN program, and she stepped up as the director when we had an opening and led us through some trying times with the NLN survey and the Board of Registered Nursing. She did an admirable job and helped me a lot as I assumed the position. She did a great transition into the VN program and has done all semesters in the vocational nursing program and is currently working on a curriculum revision. So we thank you, Cindy, and enjoy your retirement. We're also losing Kathy Hudgens. Oh, poor Kathy, what can I say? I love you. You are incredible. When I taught with you in third semester, you were not only my right hand, but oftentimes my left hand. We never really said what we were going to do, but we just assumed duties, and let me tell you, it worked flawlessly. So I am going to miss you terribly. Margaret Rose, my gosh, I've known Margaret for 31 years. We actually started together at Eisenhower Medical Center and worked in the ICU for 10 years. And lo and behold, here we are together again. So it is amazing that I've known you that long, have worked with you that long, admire you that long, and I know you'll be back and helping us in some way, and enjoy your cabin and your travels, and I wish you all the luck in the world. We're also losing Irene Larson. So Irene, excuse me, again, what can I say? Another incredibly talented person, has been here for a long time, has stepped up to the plate so many times in doing so many different tasks for the program and for the department. She has been invaluable working with curriculum, and they took on the SLO project, and she has just done so much to get us up to snuff and ready for a lot of accreditations and the things that we have to do in the nursing department. So she too is incredible. Okay, hey, and we're also losing Joan Walker. Joan started with me, so she's been here, I think, 1 semester longer than I have. She's been invaluable also, stepping up to the plate, teaching in the evening weekend program originally, and then stepped up and went into 2nd semester in the RN program and has remediated for so many things. She is a med-surg nurse, but ended up remediating for gerontology and remediating for pediatrics, and so she has been an invaluable member of the faculty also. So Joan, we wish you lots of luck. I think you're moving to San Francisco, so I envy you, and have a great time with your family and your friends. We're also losing some staff, and so we will be losing Manuel Abrogena, our lab person, our computer guru. Is going to be a big loss. He too has been such an incredible member of the staff and the department, stepping up many times to do tasks. He has taken over the TEAS exam, which is a prerequisite exam for the nursing program. Also has helped tremendously with our integrated testing program. He helps with the SIM, so it's going to be a really difficult person to replace. We're also losing Joanne Wilson. She's the RN program assistant. She does an incredible job with her personal skills, interpersonal skills. Customer service is incredible. Students come to the window and she can answer their question and knows the answers and is incredibly patient with these individuals. So she will be greatly missed. She also helps a lot with our surveys for the running of the program, and we get a lot of information from those to help with our program evaluation. Also, Margaret Fote. Oh my goodness, what can I say? Margaret is probably the one person that's going to take 3 people to replace her position. Because I don't know what she does. She does so much. She has stepped up and has done admissions. She does the budget. She helps so much with my statistics that I need to send to the Board of Registered Nursing and Vocational Nursing. She's incredible when it comes to organizational skills. She will be greatly missed in the RN program and the nursing department. So all of you, I wish you the best. I'm jealous. But I'm sure you're going to be back with us at some point in time working in some role, and I have enjoyed working with each and every one of you. I admire you, and good luck and enjoy retirement.
Rod Tracy is a lot like M&M's. He has a hard outer shell but a soft center. The quickest way to get to his soft center is to talk about Star Trek. He has a great sense of humor, and it's often at his own expense. I think it's hard to overestimate the influence Rod has had at the college for almost 30 years, since he's taught probably every student who has gone through the college interested in nursing or a health-related career. Working with Doug Kroll for the last 7 years has been really interesting. He's what I think of as a model scholar-teacher. He's very dedicated to his discipline, but also very dedicated to the college and to his students. He's been really active in the Veteran Student Organization and has been very instrumental in helping our veterans to find their place at the college.
I have known Sally since she was a little girl. Well, not exactly a little girl, but we have worked together since 1992. When Sally leaves, she's not going to leave a hole, she's going to leave a crater at this college. We started in 1992 working together installing a computer system called COCO. And in the middle of installing this wonderful system, the registrar decided to leave. So Sally stepped up to the plate, pretty much taught me everything I ever have learned about admissions and records. We went to a conference in Frederick, Maryland, a users conference, and I got to know Sally pretty well there. I introduced her to a big beer. And she told me she had never been to Washington, D.C. So Zarel, who just absolutely hates driving, rented a car and drove Sally and Theo Nicholas, another name from the past, to Washington, D.C. And of course, there's no place to park. So my tour of Washington, D.C., I dropped them off on a corner by the White House and said, I'll pick you up in 2 hours. Enjoy. I remember so many things that I have enjoyed with Sally. We've laughed together, we worked hard together, we had a great relationship, then we went separate ways, I went over to teaching. Now we're back together, and it's been absolutely great, and I don't know what I'm going to do without her. But Sally, I appreciate all that you've done for this college. I admire you for getting your AA degree, your BA degree, and now following your dreams, and I do hope you get the MA and come back to teach, because we will love to see you back.
Sally Rodriguez. Everybody who knows me knows that I absolutely love and respect Sally Rodriguez. She taught me, believe it or not, she taught me everything I know about A&R, admissions and records, and she has an enormous wealth of information and experience that I just truly respect and admire in her. And what was great was when Sally led teams. She had so much respect and charisma and vision, and when she would move something forward, her staff would follow her, and what students didn't realize on the back end, by these ideas, these creative ideas, the momentum she drove, made their lives 10 times easier. I'm really going to miss her. As Dean of Enrollment Services, I was lucky enough to be next door to her, and she was my go-to person. I would bounce off of ideas because Sally was a visionary, and she had so many ideas, the intellectual capacity to kind of build out these ideas, and at the same time she would make me laugh because she was funny. And I just, even when I was reorganized into my new position, that's one of the things I think I missed the most. I was next door to Sally, and there was nothing, no move, nothing, no idea that I didn't vet with her, because I really respected and enjoyed her feedback. And I just want to say, Sally, congratulations on your retirement. I will miss you, the department will miss you, and the college will miss you, but you did amazing things, and thank you.
I guess what I'd like to say about Maria on a more serious note is I put her in a group of what I call the elite, an elite group on campus that I call the silent heroes. And to me, a hero is those ordinary people on campus that do extraordinary things. And what are the extraordinary things that Maria does is that in the face of adversity, in the face of challenging times and challenging people, she is the calm in the storm. She is the balance in the office, and it's always with a smile. And more importantly, it's she's a genuinely sincere and real person, and so she's always approachable. And I'm looking forward to retiring with Maria. So sorry, guys, but yes, I put her in that group of elite heroes here on campus. That's it. I love you. Bye. Mwah. Okay. Joni wants to know if you remember this.
Bus driver's asleep.
He's just passing another car.
The good old days, Laughlin in the 90s.
Right. Yep. So Chris Nelson, I think we met when I was faculty, and we both sat together in the Student Affairs Council. And Chris Nelson, boy, he has amazing ideas and directions and is always moving forward. And I remember, I think the first thing I remembered from Chris is I'm a new person to the Student Affairs Council team, and we had to go to a matriculation retreat. And I'm a new person, I'm gonna follow the agenda and so forth. And the vice president at the time asked everybody to stand up. And Chris, along with Carol, come out with a chicken. And I was like, this can't be good. This cannot be good. What is my first group assignment, right? And I hear Chris Nelson, along with Carol, start to sing and play the chicken dance. So my first duty in my new role was to do a mass chicken dance. And Chris Nelson, I just remember him laughing the whole time and having a ball. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just the group work. And then the next session was ran by Chris, and he was going to teach us customer service using a fish model. And guess what Chris had? It wasn't a chicken. It was a fish that we had to throw around. So that was my first introduction to Chris. And he was so creative in terms of celebrating successes and so forth. And I remember one of the first times walking into the Academic Skills Center and seeing Chris kind of in his element. And he has these beautiful boards with pricks and strings and so forth. And for every student who worked in his area, he basically put on this geographic map everywhere they came from, because Chris cared about where you came from and where you could go. And he would fight for you tooth and nail just to make sure students, his staff, and the college and the facilities he oversees gets what they need. But boy, could he energize a crowd. It was just amazing to watch. And recently I've been working with him on a few projects that I've really enjoyed, because when Chris gets the opportunity to share ideas, that's his skill set. That's where he shines, because when Chris dreams, he dreams big. And that's the influence and charisma that his staff see on a daily basis. Serving thousands and thousands of students, thousands and thousands of questions, and every time you go in there, you would think it's a party, because everybody loves where they work and love who they work for. And I just want to say, Chris, it's been a great pleasure working with you as a colleague, with you on multiple projects. I have enormous respect for you, and congratulations, because I know you've been talking about this for a while, and you'll be missed. Unfortunately, for Academic Skills Center and Tutorial, I don't think anybody could ever fulfill your shoes as a leader. Congratulations.
Hello, Marianne. It is my honor to say a few words about you as you go off into retirement, representing the East Valley campus programs, which you've been a part of for a long time now. I've only known you for a few years, but in that space of time, I've really learned how important you are to not only the college, but the community as well. Over the last 10 years that you've been running that office out of Monroe and now in our new building, you've affected countless lives, students, faculty, staff members, all the things that you do in the normal business day that really means so much to so many people. I want to thank you for that. And I know all the thousands of people can't be here, but I am doing that for them today. As you go off in your retirement, I want you to play lots of golf, which I know you're excellent at. I want you to remember to yell 4 when the ball is going the wrong way. I also want you to remember that it's only 180 days out of retirement and you can actually come back and sub. So keep that in mind, and take care.
Hi, Gail. This is Ken. I just want to say happy retirement. I'd like to thank you for all your years of service to the college, all the help you've been to myself and the staff in the financial aid office, the students and those in the community. And so as our way of saying thank you, showing our gratitude, we like to give you some going away presents that we know you'll use this summer when it gets very hot. So here to kind of help me with the giving away of the gifts is Joni Peters. And first I'd like to start by giving you a scarf, or we'd like to give you a scarf. Secondly, we know how cold it is on these summer nights, so we'd like to get you a jacket. We'd like to make sure you get a hat with your jacket. A pair of gloves. Some hot cocoa for those cold summer nights. And also, what would a cold summer night be without your favorite person, favorite cowboy? And just so you don't forget,
last but not
least, we want you to take your heater home with you. Is it good enough? Is that good? Let's see how it works.
Or you go first, Donnie. You start it.
Should I just go?
You're behind.
Margie, we're going to miss you. I don't know, it's been so many years we've been together, all of us here at COD. I think back into the days in instructional support services. I saw you in admissions and athletics, and it's been a long time, but you're a really special person, and you're going to be missed. You're just kind of like that calming influence here at the college, and there's going to be a hole to fill for you. I'm really going to miss you, and I think we all are going to miss you. So have a great retirement. Have fun with your granddaughter.
Have fun with your granddaughter especially. We love your hair. You only do salt and pepper the best. I miss you from athletics. That was really a fun time. I know you're going to be picking up coins because you won't be with Joni.
Wait a minute. Hi, Margie. I'm glad I got to know you a little better the last few years. I've had fun. We go on our walks, and I hope I taught you something, how to walk and talk and keep your head down and pick up those coins. Look, money! Oops. Oh, no. Mine. All mine, Margie. Sorry. Gonna miss you.
Happy retirement, Margie.
Enjoy your life.
Bina Isaac. Well, when I first got here, I've only known Bina for the last few years, but I remember when I got the Dean of Enrollment Services, Bina was one of the first deans to congratulate me, to walk me around, to ask me if I needed anything, and I really appreciated that. And as I started to grow in my role, she always had feedback and support in reference to kind of the changes that I needed in admissions and records and so forth and technology, and I really appreciated that. And recently, working with her closely, the way she leads her team, her project management skill set and capability is amazing. I mean, if one thing Bina knows is project management and technology. So it was really a pleasure to kind of see her work through projects from beginning to end, to see how she manages and works with the staff, to see interact with her directly, and to see her participate as part of my management and advisory team, because she had a lot of great feedback. And I can see where her managers like Lorante and Glenn would get the direction, the enthusiasm, and she constantly builds this culture within her area that I appreciate, with birthdays and celebrations. And I think that kind of management needs to be commended. And I just want to say congratulations, Bina, on your retirement, and I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, Bina, it's been 16 years. I started with you in 1998.
I'm in 99.
99, and it's been a lot of fun. You know, we started with somewhat of an antiquated network back then. A lot of work needed to be done, and we were started in the basement, in a very small area, and the network grew and grew and grew, and now here we are sitting with wonderful infrastructure and lots of technology for the kids to use. You know, but everything's under control. You've done a great job.
Yep. So don't worry about us. Have fun.
You have fun with your retirement. Yeah.
You deserve it. You
Absolutely.
work hard for it.
Yeah.
And don't worry about what's happening in the background. It will all come to pass.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Here, do you need one of these?
Thank you very much.
Really? We'll be fine. It's okay.
Okay, take care.
Have a happy retirement.
Congratulations.
And